Okay.
So, hello everyone. Today we are building a uBiTx HF radio. This radio is supposed to cover a number of ham bands. You can purchase this. You can look it up, and you can purchase this online, and it runs somewhere around $100 and change. That is. But it comes in pieces. You have to put it together, and the instructions are not clear. It doesn't come with anything, any support, and most parts you will have to procure yourself, or the ones that they provide are not quite what you really need. So they give you a BNC connector, and the BNC connector is really at least in our case, is not usable. Even though we have adapters and all of that, you might as well just do it right the first time. So we have the 259.
We got these off of Amazon. I think it was 2 of them for $7.
So there's that.
Check the reviews on them too before you buy them, because some of them apparently are pretty crappy and melt when you try to solder to them. So
yeah,
I went through it and tried to find ones that got good reviews.
So make sure that it is metal.
While you're waiting for her to give commentary, you can listen to our bird complain. Yeah.
So there's that. Printed. So well, we the case that we printed that. We got the motherboard. Let me just kind of clean this up a little bit here. Okay, so this is the motherboard, and this is about all you get. The motherboard comes with a Arduino a board. So make sure that you have a USB cable, because you're gonna need it later on. So I printed the face. This is the face. This is the VFO and switch. So now I fitted this. So, and this is another thing. Although the case was printed to a very good approximation, now that the case closed properly, the next step that we are following is to just prepare the different components. And the first, I'm starting out with the power. In the power, we're putting the rectifier. I'm fitting the rectifier now so that it doesn't have any crosstalk and you don't end up shorting out the whole thing. Next to this, I am installing a inline fuse, 2 amps at 12 volts.
Okay.
After I'm done with this, I'm going to heat shrink everything. With this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna solder it to this panel connector.
Oh, I see.
So I'll solder it here,
and then one end will solder to the connector.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's gonna be isolated. It's not gonna be. We have to move on to other things like powering up this fan. I want a filter, so that way it doesn't. The fan doesn't create noise, and that noise passes on to the printed these faces. So this is the original one that I printed, and then we attempted to print the second one. We altered a little bit the dimensions. However, the face is too thick. The controls do not fit within the area of the motherboard, or even the daughter board that is over here. So I cut a piece of plexiglass, and I formed it to the dimensions that I really this is what I have so far. Now, it's a smoke. It's a smoke plexiglass front. For the back, I had to do my modifications as well. I added this fan. I added 259 connector here, because the connector that was provided was a BNC, and I just don't it was very flimsy. Now I'm going with the one that was printed because it's nice and it has that very strong enclosure for the fan. So this is my connector, and again I made sure that I put enough heat shrink on these things, and I tried to isolate this as much as possible, but as much a heat shrink as I could possibly pack onto these things to avoid RF leakage. Okay, so it's not 100% fully assembled, but you get the idea. We have, and then we have, this is the volume control, and it turns the radio on and off. This is the key for your, of course, for your keyboard. This is for your headphones. I have one more for the microphone. I put a PTT here. I've been wiring this up. I have some challenges with some of the materials that I'm using. However, this would have plugged into the front of the radio. Now, so it turns on. It actually works. I'm gonna print a set of keys. Is this a success? Yeah, I think it's a success. I can't play it because I don't have the speaker hooked up, so it plays through headphones.
Why don't you have the speaker hooked up?
Because I was being lazy about it.
Why don't you put the speaker in when you have it open?
That's what I intend to do. I'm gonna put the speaker. I'm gonna put the key and the paddle. I'm gonna hardwire both, so that way I don't have to go back inside this mess.
Oh, both versions of the CW?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But once that is working, I'll be able to do my virtual head unit, so I can.
We can go to like someplace like Big Lots and get one of those cheap $30 pads.
Once this is set up, I can control it from this from this interface. It has a USB connection, and once everything is running, pretty much I can do that. So of course I don't have an antenna plugged in right now, so we wouldn't, even if it was fully operational, I still would have to. We're gonna have to build our own antenna. Now that we have the radio working and all of that, I'm done with this video. This video has been going on for what, 2 weeks now? So I think we're gonna just call it a day here. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.